Today I have brought I brought a little friend y'all have not seen before. I got a Masquerain team. Now, why am I using Masquerain? Well, for starters, I'm bored. And we're gonna have tier shifts within a week. I figure, hey, let's have some fun before the tiers get a little bit of a shake-up. This isn't the big NU tier shift yet, that's not till September, so maybe teams will still be pretty similar, but I wanted to make sure I could use some fun stuff before we get the new Pokemon. And Masquerain seems kind of fun, so hey, let's try it. If you've been enjoying the content as of late, make sure to subscribe if you are not already subscribed. We have our end-of-the-year goal of 10,000 subs. We have our end-of-the-year promise, if we hit that, of a 10-hour PS Live, so if that sounds appealing to you, make sure you subscribe. You know, leave a like, comment, join as a member, all that cool stuff. Now, opponent's team, very powerful, very strong, and leading with Blissey. They cannot stop this. See, told you. They always lead with this Mon, bro. I'm immune to it. I'm immune to the Magneton. The Magneton goob will not get me. I swear. This guy knows who I am. He's just like, oh shit, I'm facing Rabia. I gotta lead with my trusty Magneton. This Mon just always beats me down, but it's okay. In this game, I got my Blissey. Locked and loaded. Now, obviously, it gets Volt switched on 27 times. But, hey, who cares? And all for that, you know what sounds actually decent on Blissey? Terra Ground. May as well deny the Volt switching. Look at that, 13.6. This still does a lot. I'm kind of wondering if that's specs. 13.6? Wait, we're calcing that. Nah, no shot that isn't specs. OU defensive, we were 240, 16. That's... Come on, guys. Come on. That's not even specs. That might just be modest. In fact, yeah, if he's specs, he does a lot more. Okay, but it looks like he's probably modest, because Timid wouldn't get that calc, so he should be slower. Right? Because if we take away the modest, look at how slow he is, or look how weak it is now. So we know what he is, which is actually pretty useful. I mean, nothing on my team outspeeds it, but it's useful knowledge. As he goes out to this, I'm going to bring in my, what's it called here, my Cacturn. I have no clue if this is his rocker, is the problem. So I'm going to go Sandaconda and Scout as he U-turns. And he didn't do much, so he is pretty bulky. I will now go into, yeah, let's go Hazel. As he goes Bombird. Doesn't take damage from rocks, which is interesting. I mean, he's going to knock here, isn't he? I'm just gonna Poison Jab. Oh, he does set up rocks. Interesting, interesting. As he'll switch into, like, Conda or Rotom here, I can go into my Cacturn. Yeah, as this Mon comes out. I'm just gonna throw up a Spike. He's gonna go Bombardier here anyway. We spike up, and then we go, like, a Alolan Raichu. Yeah. And I'll Encore him into this. No shot you stay in, right? I'll still Encore anyway. He shouldn't stay in, but yeah. Just in case. Just in case. So we see his Violite. I'm going to take my Psychic Chip here. I wanted to see if I could catch him getting greedy or going for maybe his Terra. Because if you go for like Terra Ground there, yeah, maybe you beat down my Raichu, and I don't want that. So, we hit him up. This Mon's kind of scary. I'm gonna go Sandaconda immediately, but I also kind of want a Psychic anyway, so I'm a Psychic, I'm a Demon. That was a terrible play by me, wow. But also, it was just the right play. Like, Poison Jab there is really bad for my opponent. So, it is what it is. I Dark Pulse the Lurantis as they defog. I will set this Spike right back up. My opponent does not seem to understand the ramifications of their actions. Unfortunately, they U-turn. This guy is not thinking at all. That's so bad. I don't know why I didn't Spiky Shield first, but like, the thing there is, there's not any reason for my opponent not to go for rocks. Because even if I'm forced out, rocks or knockoff makes so much more sense. U-turning's like, okay, whatever, Bombardier takes rocks damage. Like, it's not good for you. So that's unfortunate. I'm gonna do this. That's not the move I want to use. I'm gonna Shadow Ball here. He's gonna trick me. Why am I staying in? Let me just go Hazel. This is a really hard game to win. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's going for that, right? I'm gonna be honest, guys, this might be Jover. As he goes this on the Night Slash. Yes, I get it, I get it, you're really good, bro, chill. We get it. We get it, bro. Incredible plays by me. Absolutely incredible plays by yours truly. Alright, let's see. Can Masquerain do it? Can we get the Masquerain Ultra Goob special? Can we get a Masquerain Super Goob? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Get destroyed. Absolutely packed. Hello? Bombardier comes out. I'm gonna buzz. Oh my lord. GG. Masquerain. Masquerain. Y'all gotta leave a like for that. Y'all gotta leave a like for little Masquerain. Game 1. Absolutely owned him. Yo. That's insane. I don't know why he stayed in with Magneton for so long there. I think that's what cost him. I don't know, of course, Masquerain calcs off the top of my head because it's a Masquerain, right? But I think he needed to switch out a little earlier. Maybe hope that something could have taken it on better. Because, like, Masquerain, right? So, I got him with the Terra, right? That's just undeniable. So, I Terra, and maybe I get +2? How much is Bombardier taking from, like, Bug Buzz? Yeah, so it was at, like, 88, I think. And we could see here, I ain't KOing that. I guess we could say here, I mean, look at how little knockoff does, right? I could have still two-shot the Bombardier, but, like, I don't know. What? I'm facing mono green, help. I am facing literally mono green. Okay. It's a test. What kind of test? Chemistry? Wait, what's happening here? I'm so confused. I'm gonna go for switcheroo. And I'm gonna go into this. I'm gonna volt switch. Also, this was Scarf the whole time. What the hell? I'm building a team. Ah. I understand. Okay, I understand. Thank you, friend. What am I facing, man? Gonna go into my, Masquerain here. I'm gonna quiver up after getting a nice little Intimidate. Actually, no, let's just, immediately Surf. Yeah, what if he switches out to the Cacturn here, though? Okay, he did not. This is a very confusing one, guys. I'll take this as an opportunity to shill for memberships once again. I don't like putting it like that, but I mean, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know, of course, that they exist, and the sole purpose of the memberships is, of course, hey, are y'all interested in joining as a member and getting some extra content? Well, if so, they're there. I actually might lose this game, by the way, which is really funny, because I tricked turn 1 and got goobed by a Scyther. What moves of Cacturn? That's a great question. What moves do I have on this Cacturn? No, but it's actually dire. I'm gonna lose this game because my Raichu can't hit this. My Sandaconda's gonna get destroyed. I am a special attacker. What does he want to know? I'm gonna pause this game just because this isn't very interesting. I'll be back when I have a real battle. Alright, we are back. Fortunately, I did not get goobed by mono 2 Pokemon. His Cacturn was Scarf as well, and then he forfeited after asking what I had on my Cacturn, so I'm not entirely sure what to take from that, but anyhow, we're facing this team here. He's got some big threats. Basculin's actually pretty annoying for me to deal with, but I actually kind of like Conda this game. I do have to deal with, you know, these two guys, which are going to be Generally annoying. But if I can weaken the Muck, then Masquerain probably just beats him down. I'm gonna lead off with my Raichu. Because we do lead Raichu into Hatterm. He might actually switch. Only because Raichu's kind of annoying. Like, if I'm Nasty Plot, I would set up to +6 on this. I don't know. He could also stand because there's nothing better for him to do, you know? It's kind of one of those, what's it called? There's no benefit to any move you make here. It's either you get Volt Switched on, or you get boosted on. And I don't know. If you're my opponent, what do you prefer? Maybe Dunsparce comes out. That's about the only switch I could see my opponent making. But yeah, I think Muck is an interesting play. As I get a crit immediately. That is beautiful. Oh, the primitive urge to just full send my Masquerain. There's absolutely no reason to go to this Mon here. I'm instead just going to go into my Sandaconda and Coil. Again, I want to dare my opponent to, like, make moves, you know? Alright, let's scout. Yep, they got Giga Drain. Why do they always have this move? It's so bad. Dazzling Gleam, that is not a move this Mon ever runs. Wait, what? Why are we staying in? I'm just gonna Seismic here. Nah, no shot. No shot we knock off there, though. We trade rocks? Okay. This is such a weird sequence for the Bombardier to take. Is it not? Is this not, like, the weirdest possible sequence for Bombardier to make? I'm gonna Encore here. Hahaha! Get Goblin! Get goomed! I'm gonna Volt here. Bro, this set's so cool. This set is so cool. Yo, does he not know that this Raichu learned Psychic? What is this? What is this? My opponent keeps going into Muck. That's hilarious. That's actually really funny, though. I like it. I like this guy. So I get the rest off with Conda. I'm gonna go into Big Bliss. They go for a very weak-willed Giga Drain. Getting rocks up is so nice, though. Like, y'all don't understand. This is legitimately incredible for me. Shadow Ball the Frostlass. I'll go for another. Is there heavy-duty boots? So I'm gonna get the 51 here. As we saw, I got 49. So get the better roll next time. They got the Muck. They're also Black Sludge, which is, I guess, good knowledge to have. I got Sandaconda here. He takes some recoil from my helmet. I really need to switch here, don't I? I'll go Cacturn. As I go Basculin. Cool. And we can Spiky Shield and just see what this Basculin's about. As I switch immediately. Interesting, interesting. I'll Spiky Shield again. I mean, if you go for rocks here, then damn. That's a power predict. Nah, but you make the bad move. You're not supposed to waste a Roost power point. No! My opponent, I'll give them that. That's a good play. That is a really good play. But it's a bad play, too, because do it for Roost instead of rocks. So I wake up there. I want to get all my health back. Damn, though. What a power predict. And we also learned this Bombardier does not have U-turn, which is really good for me. I can also just Earthquake here because they aren't flying anymore. So, it's free chip. If they go Hatcham, I like to weaken that Mon because maybe Coilcon does beat him down eventually. As they sack the Frostlass, I'll take that 20 days of a week. Now this thing comes out, I mean, he should be predicting Cacturn here always, but I'm still going to go to it because I don't have much else to do. I see Wave Crashes, so I get all my health back. I will now be Leaf Storming. Yeah. I mean, right there, that's just really tough for you, man. There's not much you could do. I mean, you could go to Dunsparce, maybe. I don't know if he's Coil, but that wouldn't take too much. You just gotta then play around the Alola. As we saw, I did indeed reveal the power play of Encore. Bro, the Raichu popped off of that game. I'm still very confused as why my opponent decided, hey, you know what my switch in to Raichu is? You know, the Psychic type? It's my Muck. I don't know. Maybe he thought I wouldn't have a psychic move. That's what I'm guessing. Now we're facing a Carmen Duo 6. Okay, so their team looks very scary. They got the Mesprit. Unfortunately for my opponent, I do have a Masquerain locked and loaded, ready to come out and sweep at moment's notice. It actually looks pretty decent this game too. If a bomb says Ice Shard, then that's kind of cringe, but you know, the whole point of this team, I went over it in a members video when I built this team. It's just try and weaken this stupid Mon with like Raichu. And then maybe you can sweep through teams with Masquerain. So we're gonna go for that now. I don't like many of my Pokemon as leads, I'll be honest. I'll lead with Blissey, I think it's like the least bad. So lead off with Electros. I'm just gonna rock up. As they U-turn, they're Assault Vest, that is so ass for me, man. That is so ass for me. It's fine, I'll go Cacturn now. Now I'll just throw off a Dark Pulse, maybe they go Scyther? Abomus knows what comes out, okay. And I can Spiky Shield up. See what he wants to go for if he's physical. We get knowledge there. He is fully special. Well, this isn't exactly what I want to see. Hey. Hey, you want to thaw? Hey, you want to thaw? This is really dumb. That is really dumb. That is so dumb. That is actually so stupid. Hey, you wanna miss? You wanna miss a move, bro? Like, come on! Maybe I should have switched out earlier. Okay. That's really lame. That is exceedingly lame. Oh, okay. Okay, well, he's making an ass out of himself, so that's fine. I'm gonna Poison Jab here on the very obvious Sandaconda. I probably could have gone for a better move there, but it's whatever. I'm gonna jab again, because I'm tilted. Okay, well he stays into EQ, so this guy is clearly not a serious player. Damn, just imagine though, if I had not gotten trolled by Blissey being frozen on the first Blizzard, and then him hitting every single attack afterwards, wouldn't that have been cool? I personally think it would have been really cool. But unfortunately, this game is not going how I need it to. Like I said, I probably should have switched out earlier, and that would have been better for me, but I also don't expect to stay frozen for 50 turns in a row. I make the good 50-50 there. No, God, don't Grass Knot. That is, like, the worst move. Go for Psychic. If anything, maybe they Terra. Or they do this, which is also pretty good for me. As a U-turn, we get some extra chip here. I mean, the only play I have is go for Masquerain late game, you know? Which is actually looking pretty possible, given my opponent has allowed me a lot of chip. I get some Stone Edge chip on this. Alright, Masquerain, it's your time. It is your time to shine, Masquerain. Ah, I miss. And he one-shots me. What an interesting game. That's a very fun one. Okay. Well, they're Terra Steel Braviary as well, which is kind of like, alright. Hard. I get about the worst matchup I could have had. Okay, I thought I played it about as close as I could, but like I said, maybe go and switch with Blissey earlier. That's just a little bit more effective, because then long term I'm not dealing with, hey, where's my Blissey this whole game? But by that point I'd kind of given up, and I was just going to see, alright, can Masquerain pull it out? But nope! Even as the Steel Terra on Braviary, but at least I made him make an ass out of himself. Like, okay, yeah, good work, buddy, you got the freeze on Blissey, good work. This game, I mean, again, it's like, Masquerain in theory can do something, the problem is this Oricorio. I can't really quiver up because he's got this spawn, so we'll see. I don't know if Masquerain has any odds of doing anything. At least once I get rid of Eel, I could spam Hurricane. Like, decent damage. Maybe I have to go in the NULT room after that game and call that dude a dumbass. I actually really like Hazel this game. I just noticed how good it is. Like, I just throw off jabs the entirety of this time. And it's like, Omega free. I got 2.5 minutes per turn, bro. Chill. Jesus Christ. These people are so impatient. I'm gonna make you wait now. I'm gonna take even more time. Hold on. So, let me analyze this turn 1 for y'all about as best I can. So, as you can see, my opponent, Mabostiff, Dark type, strong. Metacham, Fighting type, strong. Oricorio, Setup Sweeper, strong. Electros, maybe a Setup Sweeper, strong. Mesprit, also Psychic type, strong. What type take the ledge? I don't... Brother, it ain't that deep. I'm telling you, you need... I'm telling you, you need to be patient when people take their time. He clearly does not understand. There was no ulterior motive other than that. Let me take my damn time on my turns. Anyhow, I lead off with Eel, he leads off with... Wrong way. I lead off with Lolachu, he leads off with Eel. I kind of expected this, I just don't have a lot of great mons into this. If he's AV, we find out immediately. That does not look like Assault Vest damage, right? Raichu Alola. Raichu... That ain't no damn set, but... eh. Put Volt Switch on here, and it's about as good as we're gonna get. Electros. Yeah, he's not Assault Vest. Even if he has no investment, I should be doing far more than that. So go Conda. Oh, he's this. Okay. So he is running the weirdo liquidation set. Oh, and then he gets a crit, so that's really cool. Unfortunately for my opponent, I am still faster. But, of course he gets a crit. I can go Cacturn here and Spiky Shield. The worry would be Oricorio coming out. I'm gonna just go Hazel. What? Why? What is this? Whose mans is this? Whose mans is this? What a weird set. But you know what? It's not the first time I've seen an Eel use liquidation, so at least there's that. You know what I'm gonna do immediately is I'm gonna Terra Dark and Poison Jab you. Is there any reason to, is there any tangible benefit to that? Hell no. You know what's funny? The reason I know he's not going for Zen Headbutt, he took too long on that turn. If he just wants to Zen Headbutt me in the skull and KO me, he'd do that. I'm actually gonna sack Sanda. This one is solo. It's not gonna be able to come back. I'm so smart. Oh my god, bro. I nearly self-goobed. I nearly self-sabotaged. Yo, I am so intelligent. Wait, that would have been really bad. Can y'all imagine if I Terra Dark, Night Slash, and this bro Terra Fighting packs me up? That would have been so bad. Hold on, alright, let's see. Poison Jab. I'm gonna see how much this does when he Terras. He's at -1 as well. Actually looked like a KO. Yeah, CC one-shots. Jab is actually a really good roll as well. I'm a Poison Jab here. Well, my opponent unfortunately doesn't respect his Metacham, but I also think he did that because he had this as an option. Honestly, that's an okay play for me. So he goes up to Oricorio. Fake Volcarona, that's a really apt nickname. Thankfully, I have Blissey here. Unfortunately, though, they have 2 Quiver mods, which is really scary. Now, I'll obviously tank this hit. That still feels like it did way too much. It's an Oricorio, bro. It's +1. Like, why am I taking that much damage? I think it was max special attack then. Now my Mabostiff comes out. Hey, all I'm saying, Masquerain can win now. I'm gonna sack Raichu. Double Edge. What in the hell? I'm scared. Help. I am scared. Help. Help, help. Let's go Cacturn here. Let's see what he does. What does he do about a Masquerain? He goes out to Mesprit. Alright, I'm gonna Spiky Shield here. I want to be able to get the sweep of Mask. If he went out to this, what does that tell me? Not much, right? Also, I'm just gonna stay in. Maybe I tank one. No, I don't. That's so unfortunate, man. Why do I die in one hit, man? It's a Mesprit. It's because it's actually pretty strong. Come on. And he goes out to this. I've lost. I have lost. That is a damn shame. I misplayed. Wait. Wait. Winnable? Maybe? I mean, if this is Scarf, obviously it's a speed tie. Maybe that's Banded. Oh, he went right to it? Nah. He's Scarf as hell. Not like I have a switch, it's Stakeout. Oh, he's not Scarf. Masquerain, have you done it again? Masquerain? Masquerain, let's go! Yo, Masquerain actually popped off! Let's go! Oh my god. It got 2 sweeps. It would have gotten a 3rd if that Goblin wasn't Terra Steel full counter team hack, whatever. Lots of words. Not much meaning. All that to say, Masquerain was actually pretty damn usable. I can't say that it was a bad Pokemon this live. I really can't. It did well. We saw the first game. It took one bad series. I mean, that guy misplayed that whole sequence, right? I mean, I don't know what he thought when he was staying in. I'm guessing he anticipated my Masquerain to be a lot weaker. Or maybe he thought it doesn't matter if I switch, I just have to hope for a crit. Probably one of those two. Because otherwise it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm going to set up until I guaranteed one-shot everything with Bug Buzz or Surf, and then I'm going to just attack. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty effective in that last game. We saw it, man. I just needed one safe turn. His Lilligant was also not going for Quiver Dance, which I found kind of interesting. I was really worried when I had Masquerain out versus it. I'm like, oh, he's just going to Sleep Powder, and then I'm going to have to switch, and he's going to, you know, eventually just get my Bostiff in, and it was just going to be over. But no, he never set up. He went for a raw Terra Blast instead. So we were able to get the win. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Shoutouts Masquerain. If you made it to the end, you got a comment down below, man. Shoutouts Masquerain. The homie popped off. But as I mentioned earlier in the video, tier shifts are coming out again in August. Given what RU had happened to them in this month, I do think we'll still get some pretty decent changes. Just, it's not that big wave like you got. So we'll see what we end up with. Expect a video once that happens. I will catch you all, though, tomorrow with another PS Live, probably. Peace.